wrap up, I just wanted to say hi to certain Mr. Dankula. How you doing, man? How does
I'm alright,
freedom
man.
taste?
Well, yeah, feels good, man. Even though I don't know if you've seen my video, I was actually trying to get sent to jail.
I know. I heard
Yeah.
that.
Which is why I had all this planned ahead. I had all my shit sorted and all that. So see, now that I'm sitting here today, I'm kind of like, oh shit, I don't have any plans. I don't have anything to do. I kind of thought I was going to be in jail right now. So I'm just kind of aimlessly trying to find something to amuse myself with.
So your chick just pegged you in the ass for no good reason. She got you all loose and.
All for
Oh,
naught.
she's fucking pissed. She's fucking pissed because I didn't tell her about what I planned to do. So
Yeah. So what's happening, man? Like, what exactly did they tell you? Like, I know you got like a fine. Did you get community service or?
no, it's just the £800 fine. You know, like two years of my life and tens of thousands in cost to the taxpayer to take this through trial, all for the sake of 800 fucking pounds. Oh man, like I make that in one stream. Like so,
If
I'm
you
just
You made it
refuse,
that night, right?
if you refuse to
Yeah.
pay it, then they will throw you in prison, wouldn't they?
Yeah, but that's why I'm appealing it. I'm going to appeal the sentence. The only thing is, it was my lawyer that spoke me through everything. The appeal costs, including the cost of the appeal, and also the people that my lawyer wants to bring in, is going to be like 100 grand. And I have put up the GoFundMe, but the reason that it's so high is because the people that he wants to bring in, my lawyer's just your standard everyday criminal lawyer. And he says that the guys that he wants to bring though are like the equivalent of like legal nukes. They're fucking like damn good at what they do. It's like they're just like the best of the best. So he says, I want to bring them in. He's like, because I just want to blow this completely out of the water because my case will get used as an example to convict other people. And so basically, like, we want this nuked. We need this gotten rid of as soon as possible. Because even during the appeal, my case can still get used. Like, if someone gets arrested for a tweet or something like that, my case can get used to convict them. So, like, that's why we want the appeal up and running as soon as possible, so this doesn't happen to anyone else.
That's fair. That's beyond fair.
Yeah. And I'm going to be transparent as fuck with the funds as well. Like, every bill I get, I'm going to post online. I'm going to remove my home address and all that from the bill, obviously. Like, I'm going to delete information like that, but like everything else, I'm posting it all online.
Do you have any reservations about hopping into another battle? Like you're done now. You can walk away. Do you have any reservations about jumping back into the fray again?
Nah. It's a case of even if like obviously I'm tired, man. I'm fucking tired, and like obviously a part of me is like, oh, thank God it's over. Thank God it's over. Getting delayed over and over again, and the media kicking off every single time that I'm in fucking court and all that. But it's a case of if I walk away from it now, then like I said, people can get convicted with my case getting used as an example. So nah, I can't allow that. I can't allow that, man. I don't want other people going through what I went through.
I'm with you. That's understandable. It's noble as fuck. It's a noble cause. It's just I was wondering if there was any part of it that's like, yeah, I just got done with this. I mean,
Yeah.
I really have to jump in this. No, that's cool as fuck. That's good shit.
No, trust me, I would be more than happy to walk away from this. Like I would be more than happy, but I can't leave it the way it is because of the damage it would cause.
Do you have a page set up for the crowdfunding yet?
Yeah, it's a GoFundMe. I've got set up. Yeah. I've put it on like my latest video, like the link's there, and I think it's getting shared around right now as well. So fucking, I'm tired, man. I'm so tired. Especially since the night before the trial. Like obviously, I didn't fucking sleep. I didn't sleep at all, man.
I've seen like guys like Tommy Robinson, Sargon, a bunch of people like that have come out and reached out to you. Have you had any like comedians around like reach out to you, kind of over this?
Yeah, I have. I've had Mike Ward. He's reached out to me as well. I've had like a few comedians and all that. I've had like the usual fucking shriekers as well. Like that Ahmed Jalili, that guy from the Mummy movie. Yeah, he's fucking screeching about me as well. But there's some comedians. Yeah, there's some comedians that have came out fucking bitching and moaning and all that, trying to say that I really am racist, I really am an anti-Semite and all that fucking bullshit as well. And all that, man. Like I never block on Twitter, but Ahmed Jalili was actually that annoying that I blocked him. Man, see how it's usually like the fucking lefty verifieds that are like blocking everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I actually blocked him. He was that annoying. Man,
shit gets tiring. I saw the clip of you and the reporter yesterday. Do you want to throw a little story?
That was
how that
beautiful.
happened? That was a good time.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot, man. Like he's a gotcha reporter. He's basically just a complete asshole. And when I was trying to get into the court, they all fucking swarmed me, and I'm like, "Can I get past?" And he's like, "Man, like I'm trying to like go to my fucking trial." And like they ended up like he shoved his microphone right in my face, and he was giving it, "What's funny about gassing Jews?" And I was like, look, that's because that's like such a fair question. Like that question was designed.
That is the opposite of the part that's funny.
Yeah, exactly. He designed that question so that it wouldn't be one I could answer quickly. I would actually have to explain it. They basically wanted me to stay there, and also the question was so that it would be difficult to answer. Like that was the reason he asked it. And then as we're trying to get past, his cameraman tried to trip up Sue. He actually put his foot right out and tried to trip my girlfriend up.
Like physically. You're not talking about in a conversation. Like he physically put his foot out trying to trip you, really?
Yeah, physically put his foot out and kicked at her leg to trip her up. Man, so like that fucking pissed me off. But like I knew why they did that. They wanted me to kick off. They wanted me to get fucking angry.
They needed some footage.
Yeah, they needed footage. That's why they did it. So I ended up just going, I'm not talking to any user. And then I literally like did that and just shoved them aside, like out the fucking way, and then I walked past. You know what, man? But then as I came out as well, like when I walked up to all the reporters, he ran, he was right there at the front, and he decided to be a little bit of a smart ass and I fucking schooled the little cunt. Man, like fucking, it was funny. But there's another video, it's actually, see the video I've just uploaded, see if you watch the end of it. Tommy Robinson was the one following him up the street, trying to ask him questions and like harassing him, and he was trying to walk away and he couldn't get away from Tommy Robinson fast enough, and it was funny as hell, man. Like Tommy just rinsed him, man. Tommy went right through him. It was funny as fuck.
It's the shit that they pulled on you, it's fucking nuts. Like, watching it play out, it was weird. And right before you're going in, I was talking with Scrub in his stream, and it's just a weird feeling, like somebody might really be going to jail over a joke.
Yeah.
And I think it's really cool that even though you've gotten the fine and everything, but I mean you've had a situation that maybe some people aren't going to be afforded in the future. And you're not going to stop when you got off. You're trying to push to make sure that nobody else gets fucked on this either.
Yeah, because I mean, look,
good shit.
Like what just happened as well in England? That girl that got fucking charged with hate crime for posting rap lyrics. Fucking rap lyrics on Instagram. Fucking honestly, like, see when someone told me that, I thought like that was a joke. I thought that was a joke. I didn't think that it was possible to get a case more ridiculous than mine. Her case, see, as far as ridiculousness goes, like her case trumps mine. With how fucking stupid it is, man. Like, honestly, like, that was absolute bullshit. Charging, like, a young girl for posting rap lyrics, man. Like, that's fucking nonsense. Like, it's at the point now, Britain's a meme. Britain literally is a fucking meme, man. And I don't like what's happening in my fucking country.
Well, that's been happening here in Canada for quite a bit.
Yeah, that's how, in fact, you've probably heard of Mike Ward then.
Oh, yeah. I actually saw him do a live show the year before he got hit with that fucking $85K fine. $85K
fine for making a joke about a disabled kid.
Yeah. It's a damn good joke, too. I'm not going to lie. It's actually pretty fucking good. But holy shit, he got fucked. And he's not the only comedian either, man.
Yep.
Happens every once in a while up here.
The hard part about it is like people that go after it, like, after offensive humor, they say it's offensive, you can't really argue about it being offensive, but they missed the joke part. Like, yes, it's offensive, but it's also a joke. It's meant to like.
Yeah, they don't really consider the joke aspect. And of course, they just go, "Is it offensive? Yes. All right, pay up."
Yeah.
The far left have literally become the fucking Islamic Hizbah, the morality police. Don't joke about this. Don't joke about that. Consider people's feelings. Fuck people's feelings, man.
Yeah.
Like I don't care. I don't care.
Real quick, Cool Guy Atlas says aside how people think talking about incredibly personal information equates to bans. Jeff doesn't deserve this. No one does. Gaming Jones says 100K. Crazy. You sure about going through with that, Dankula?
Yeah.
You're up to like 12K right now, right?
It's 14. No, man, fucking. It's getting traction, but it means,
oh damn!
Yeah,
I refreshed it. It was at 12K when I started. Goddamn.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah,
I have said
it's on the rise.
Yeah.
Oh, good on Steve Shives. Steve Shives just gave you 50.
Got a little feeling that's not the real one. Not out of principle. It's just that I know Steve Shives doesn't have £50.
Aussie for 5 says we're here fighting with you, Dank. Cool Guy Atlas says so now Dankula and any supporters of him can't get on JF's back for blocking annoying people. Also, the joke defense is dumb. Free speech for all. I'm mostly like defending the fucking humor because it's humor. It should be obvious that it should be given a gimme. Just because you get offended doesn't mean, because anything could offend you. A joke about diabetes could offend somebody. Like, oh no, you offended me because my mom has diabetes. Well, fuck you.
We're in the day and age where you could fucking tell a chicken cross the road joke and someone would be offended. Probably a vegan.
Yeah.
Right.
Somebody who can't get across the road, somebody's gonna bitch. You're right.
Oh, I can't get across the road without my crutches. Why are you so ableist like that, man? Like, fucking nobody cares, man. It's a case of like, see, why does everybody want to make the world this place fucking filled with sponges and sunshine and lollipops and all this fucking shit, man? Like, I'm sorry, the world's harsh, right? The world's fucking harsh. You're going to come across a few arseholes, every day, at the very least, right? So I don't understand why people are like, why can't everyone just be nice to each other? Well, I'm sorry, the world doesn't fucking work like that.
No.
It's true.
Everybody doesn't have to be nice to each other. That's a weird lesson to have to teach people, and people tend to learn that lesson very fucking hard.
It's because of these people. Like, see how all the middle class socialists and all that. These are kids that were raised with mum and the ones that when they did the school races or any kind of school competition, everyone won first prize because everyone's a winner, and all this type of stuff as well. They were never taught to actually work for anything. They were always mum and daddy were at their fucking beck and call, and they're just so fucking sheltered. And then they go out into the real world and find out they actually have to work for a living, and they come across arseholes and they go, I don't like this, so the entire world has to change to benefit me. That's sad, man. Like, these people are some of the most fucking selfish.
There's that, and they ignore that when everyone's a winner, no one's a winner. Just these very easy things that anyone applying their fucking eyes can they can pick up on this shit.
Yep. They want to abolish competition. They want to abolish competition. Like, no one takes any personal responsibility for anything. Like
well, see, the two things it's just that. Those two things. That's what's going away. Competition and personal responsibility. Two of the most important things in the history of the human fucking race are being made into these dirty, dirty things.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Like, that's the thing as well. If anyone wants to turn around and go, oh, I didn't get accepted for a promotion, no one ever looks to themselves as to why. Everyone turns around and goes, I didn't get it because of the patriarchy. I didn't get it because I'm trans. I didn't get it because I'm black. I didn't get it because of this. I didn't get it because of that. And it's like, have you ever stopped to consider that maybe you're just shit? It's got nothing to do with any of these meaningless characteristics about yourself. Maybe just you as a person are shit. That's why you didn't get the job. Like, nobody ever looks into themselves and takes responsibility. Like, everyone wants to blame everybody else. Like, for example, I've got a little bit of a gut because even though I lift weights, I don't do cardio. That's no one's fault but myself, right? But then they get these fucking fat as fuck ham planet bitches trying to blame everybody else.
I made a statement yesterday of the reason that I'm fat, but I'm afraid to say it here. Let's just say them is the reason that I'm fat.
Them and echoes, yeah.
The fucking the blue hair type that I think Dankula's talking about, they're the worst. It's just a shrill blaming of the entire world for everything wrong with you. And then you actively just keep making more things wrong with you.
My childhood sucked, so I'm gonna nerf the world so that no childhood was as fucking harsh as mine. And by harsh, I mean you're like a fucking upper class white kid with all the opportunities, and you're trying to push your white guilt philosophy on everyone else.
I didn't get what I wanted once, so now it's time to go regressive for the rest of my life. And I don't mean regressive politically. I mean regressive as in you are regressing. You just to advance.
I wanted an iPhone, and Daddy got me a Samsung. Capitalism has failed.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you, like, all right, so now you're appealing this. Are you worried about them digging through your old content or any of your new content? Because, like, they fuck with Tommy Robinson a lot. Are you afraid that they're gonna start fucking with you?
Who, the media?
The law, the media.
Yeah. They can do what they want. They can go through, like, I've not got anything. I don't even do drugs anymore or anything like that as well. I pay all my fucking taxes.
The part that sucks for you is it's not just media. It's like law. That's a real thing. Like you could tell the fucking joke, and all of a sudden here comes the fucking law.
Yeah, that's the thing. I wasn't even talking about drugs or anything. I was just talking about fucking cracking a joke, like from fucking.
You fuck up and make the wrong funny.
Yeah.
I have been quite careful. I have been quite careful with some of the stuff that I've said, and all that as well. They can turn around and say things like hate speech and all that if they want. I know that, but it's established at this point that I'm a comedian. See if anybody wants to perceive it. And the police base it all on perception. Like I've spoken before about the hate crime operational guidance handbook, where it all comes down to the perception of the victim. And see, because everyone wants to feel like a victim these days, they're obviously going to perceive it in the way that suits their own narrative. And see, after the appeal, like I'm not stopping. Like, see if I win the appeal, it's not going to be a case of, oh, that's it, I'm just going to, chill with me and my YouTube channel. No, I'm going to go even further than that and try and get these laws changed. Sure. Like, because like the perception part, a perception shouldn't be something that's factored into any kind of criminal law whatsoever, because the perception has been factored by a person who has a bias. I am a victim. I feel victimized by this person, so I'm going to say whatever the fuck I need to get them arrested. That happens all the time.
Yeah. I gotta ask, like, when this was all coming up in the last couple of weeks, you had a bunch of people tweeting about it and talking about it and like their shows and stuff. You had like Rogan, you had Norton, you had Ricky Gervais and everything. Which one was your favorite, like, out of everybody that was talking about you, that you were like, oh shit, fucking this person's talking about me?
I don't know if you're Norton. I've actually forgotten her name. Shit. I do know her, but I don't know if anybody watches like 8 out of 10 Cats does Countdown. The people from the UK will know what I'm talking about. But it's the girl, she's like the really hot girl that like sets up the numbers and letters and everything for the game show, and she's fucking beautiful. She actually tweeted about me, and I was actually like, that was out of all the tweets, I was like, yeah, there's all the usuals, there's Mike Cernovich, Paul Joseph Watson, Alex Jones, there's some comedians here and there. But when she tweeted about me, I was like, what the fuck? She's tweeting about me? What the fuck? That one was like the most surprising because it just came from nowhere.
Holy shit. So is that like your Vanna White of the fucking country? Like is it like a game show?
That's Rachel Riley. Rachel Riley, that's it. Someone in chat just said, yeah, Rachel Riley. I was actually so surprised that she tweeted about me as well.
For the appeal, are you worried that they might just jail you, change their mind, and be like, fuck you?
Well, if that's what they're going to do, that's what they're going to do. I'm prepared to go. I was prepared to go yesterday. Man, so like, I don't mind it being delayed.
Right. I got what was your last meal before, or was it something you weren't even thinking?
A McDonald's sausage McMuffin. That's what I fucking ate before I went in.
So you could have just been fucking like taken like, all right, you gotta go to jail now, and that would have been your last fucking meal. You're fucking retarded. You're fucking retarded. You need to plan your meals better. This is coming from a fat man. You better go fucking have a steak or a fucking good fucking lumberjack breakfast, motherfucker. Don't you waste it on a fucking McDonald's. You son of a bitch. Hey, Tonka, talk to this motherfucker. I'm leaving. I'm gonna go fucking get a fucking drink or something.
Sue made me brisket the night before. Sue made me brisket. It was a good dinner.
All right, yeah, night before. There you go. Night before counts.
That's all right then. Yeah, I had brisket. That's probably my favorite thing that she makes for me.
The fucking I can't believe you just went and grabbed a McDonald's with my boy. You know, it's fucking get in a hurry sometimes. Wake up, time to go to jail.
Yeah, exactly.
That night. Like, did you like sleep through the night, or was it just no?
I was. I think I maybe like drifted off for like an hour or two. That was it, man.
When shit's hanging over your head. Well, all right. Here's one. I don't know if you've been like, how relieved are you?
I'm really, really relieved because I was fully expecting to go to jail, because I did get my lawyer to read that statement to the judge saying that I'm going to reject any kind of punishment he gives to me. I'm going to refuse to do it. And like the judge basically just moved past the statement and just went, I'm going to fine you anyway. But the judge very easily could have went, oh, is that right? Well, fuck you then, 3 months.
Yeah. I think they're trying to avoid it now. There was a lot of attention brought up to people like Ricky Gervais and others.
Yeah. I think it's because they know what would happen. But there's people, there's like, you know, human rights activist groups and everyone that are apparently taking interest in this. I know the Index on Censorship have condemned this entirely, and now they're breathing down the UK's backs as well. But one thing that was that certainly was accomplished by by my trial is a lot of people got fucking woke. A lot of people get fucking woke because of my trial.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, you're up to 16,000 now. 16.5. So you're this is trending.
It's moving right along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't like you're willing to spend $100K just to get rid of that $800 just because.
No,
like,
I made a point in my video when I said it's not about the money for me, and I even said, and this is still valid. Like if people decide where they want it to go, it will go there. That pick a charity, and I'll give them £800 right now. Right, the charity can have it. The courts aren't fucking having it. I just want to do that to prove it's not about the money. I will give a charity £800, just to prove.
Yeah, you know what? I feel the same way. I'm gonna take my last super chat and put it to charity. $5 to charity.
Woo lad.
Malcolm, you got any questions for Count?
Man, I'm just how's it feel to have all the attention around you, like internationally, just out of nowhere?
It happened 2 years ago, and it's kind of happened like every single time I've gone to court. Like, so I'm just kind of used to it now. What's going to happen is all the newspapers are going to do the usual stuff where he's like, oh, he's racist Nazi, he's hanging out with Tommy Robinson, he's far right, even though I hold liberal values and all that stuff as well. I'm probably I get classed as a civic nationalist a lot as well, but nationalist in Scotland means something pretty different from everywhere else. Nationalist, I'm a Scottish nationalist, which basically means I want Scotland to be its own independent country. The reasons I want that is because I just want the fuck away from London. I need away from Westminster.
Same with like Quebec nationalism up here in Canada. Same kind of deal. A lot of people in Quebec just want that province to be its own thing.
Yeah, because we're sick of all the shit that's coming out of Westminster. See, if Westminster actually gave a fuck about British values and the safety of Britain, then I would be fine remaining part of the Union. But at this point, it's very clear that they fucking don't. So that's why I want the fuck away from them. I just want a wall, you know, hashtag build the wall. I just want a wall between us and that shit, man. Then all we need to do is get rid of the SNP, and then we should be okay.
Let's see. Top 10 text for $0 says, so sick of this Count Dankula BS. I just want him to go to jail so we don't have to deal with him anymore.
That'll be a JF fan. I actually had these guys, some JF fans, going, oh, since you want to dox JF because, you know, making funny something that JF did is doxing, they were saying, why don't we dox you? And I was like, I've already been doxed. Like, the newspapers literally doxed me, my real name, where I live, everything. Like, apparently my real address is out there as well. And they're like, oh, how about we dox your family then? And I'm just like, that's a little bit of an overreaction, don't you think? You know what, man? But like, apparently people were trying to dox my mum and dad. My mum and dad who have no online presence whatsoever and don't even own a computer. So like, yeah, I think I'll be all right. I think I'll be fine.
Hobb says, I'm a JF fan. I hated you guys, but I think you're cool now. I'll probably watch regularly. Welcome.
Well, that's weird and backwards from what a lot of others did.
It's fucking odd. Like, you're a strange person for being an individual. You know, don't do that. Also, for 5 says, everyone donate to the GoFundMe. If you could afford to, edgy boys should never have the chance to go to jail for a joke. No, that's definitely something. By the way, you're up to 17, so you're moving steady. You're moving steady, man. Silly Noob Silly Noob just became a new sponsor. Welcome. But yeah, guys, if you have any other questions, you don't have to do a super chat. I'll be looking at the chat real quick. So if you have any other questions for Count before he heads out, have you been doing any media since
no mainstream, not talking to any mainstream. Like all they want is outrage. They just want to create outrage so that they can get clicks. So I'm not fucking interested in talking to them. They're dishonest fucks and all that. Like some of them trying to pull the same shit that I've had in the past. Oh, you seem like a really nice guy, and we just want to give you the opportunity to tell your side of the story. Yeah, you know, fool me once. And all that, so that's why I'm not talking to any of them. I don't give a fuck about any of them. But like anybody else, you know, I'm more than happy to come on here. Like I got offered to go on the BBC, and I told them no. But you know, here I am on Kumite.
So we have an exclusive. We have a fucking exclusive before the BBC. Fucking awesome.
Kumite can what the BBC can't.
Purity Princess wants to know for $0. I know that Dankula is going to jail. No, he's not going to jail. He's just taking a fine. Is the dog safe? Is that little Nazi doggy safe?
He's safe, but it's fine, but it's all right. Yeah, he's good.
Let me see. Drax says for $0 failure, you want to play Bridge Crew later? Sure, I'll play some Star Trek Bridge Crew. Well, what are you playing these days, Dankula?
Warcraft and Overwatch.
Okay, were you preparing like any of your video games and everything? Like, were you playing anything like hardcore so you could get it out of your system before you go to?
Yeah, I played the absolute shit out of Warcraft. I wasn't even really focusing on my YouTube channel. I was just kind of like, I'm just going to sit back and enjoy myself. It'll be fine.
Yeah. You got a shitload of signs the other day. I threw one your way. You got a pretty good chuckle out of it. I'm disappointed that they won't be using your gauge holes as handles anymore.
Ruined.
All those exercises for nothing.
You got a few good ones. You got a few big supporters. Were you surprised by the outcome of people coming to like help you out?
Well, that's the thing is I couldn't see anyone like at first because the media were like right in front of me, and I was trying to walk around the corner and see when I'd done that and I got through them. There was just this huge crowd of like people cheering, and I was actually kind of like, holy fucking shit, man! I didn't expect this, and and I was just sort of like waved to them all, and then just sort of went into the courtroom, and like even on the way out though, everyone was making fun of me. I'm holding my girlfriend's hand and I'm walking, and I did this to like wave, but in pictures it looks like I'm saluting on my way out the fucking court and all that, man. And the thing is, like, my girlfriend thought that's what I was doing. So see if you watch the video of us walking out of court, you actually see her hitting me like that, as if like that's not funny. And I was like, bitch, I'm not fucking saluting, I'm waving.
Gary Coolboobs wants to know, are you going to continue making your dog do Nazi salutes? Well, you already explained that before. He just does it automatically whenever he thinks there's a snack around, no?
Well, whenever we've got company in or anything like that, or he sees anybody with food, he just walks up to them and does it. Because he thinks it needs food.
Yeah. By the way, why did you think that your lady was gonna be offended by my joke?
Because Sue is a sensitive soul. No, that man, yeah.
She's a very nice lady.
That's the thing. Is like my girlfriend's wholesome as shit. She's damn wholesome, which is why everyone always gets surprised whenever they meet me and her at the same time, because we're completely different from each other.
Rev wants to know, what server do you play on Warcraft?
Drainer.
Well, what are you? What character do you?
Okay, you're doxing his Warcraft now.
Well, what's your...
blood elf rogue.
Of course, you're a faggot. All right. Let's see. What kind of coffee does everyone drink? Do you drink coffee?
Yeah, I drink that Loki stuff. I forget what it's called. I can't even. That's the thing. It's weird. Like I know what the jar's shape. Because see, when I see the jar, I know it's the one I like, and I pick it up and put it in, but I can't even remember the name of it. And I've been drinking it for fucking years. Loka? I don't know what the fuck it's called, actually. Holy shit. That's fucking weird.
Kenko? Kenko, somebody says? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Tonka, you got any last questions before we wrap up?
No.
So you didn't have any plans?
I'm glad that the count isn't in the fucking jail.
Yeah.
It's good to see him not in the fucking clink this week.
Yeah.
That's a good fucking sight. It's kick-ass that he's decided that he's not finished fighting either. That's pretty, that's good shit. It's respectable as fuck.
Yeah. We seem happier that you're not in jail than you. You're like, yeah.
Well, he's fucking dude. He's got that fucking cool hand Luke shit going on over there. He's got it.
I think it's just because my body is just completely fucking drained and shit, man. And up here, I'm happy. I just have trouble conveying it outside because I'm so fucking tired.
In a day or two, it's gonna click, and you're gonna be like, theme park.
Yeah, probably.
John Doe for Zero says, will Dankula release the court transcripts?
No, because of the type of court it was, there wasn't any like transcripts. You can see the judges. Apparently, it's on like I forget which website, but it's the Crown Prosecution Services website, I think, where you can read the entire quote by the judge.
Let's see. New sponsor, welcome Game & Jones. New Resistance Renaissance says for 10. Yo, did Kanye buy fortunes? Ordo Null says, call question for Dank, Alliance or Horde. Oh, well, now we know the dirty answer. Fucking. Couldn't even pick one of the fucking cool ones. Had to be a blood elf. Ugh. Disgusted with you.
All right, hold on. What day of the week is it?
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday. We have 3 days left in the week. Harmful Opinions YouTube's channel just got yanked down. We'll try to get him in sometime this week.
Did it get taken down again?
Again.
Fuck, man.
That motherfucker has been on an uphill fucking deal for a while.
What problem do people have with that motherfucker? All he does is eat fucking chicken waffles and go out and doing real life stuff on Twitch.
I'll speak to you candidly about it after the show failure.
Alright.
But he pissed off someone that had friends in Google. That literally is it. He pissed off someone that has friends in Google.
Yeah. Let's see. Daniel Manfrego says, 1 quid for Dankula, 4 for the dog. Greetings from Poland, guys. Trevin Colburn says, there's a second GoFundMe for this cause. Is that one fraudulent also for the Horde? Do you know anything about this?
There's only one. There's only one GoFundMe. Any others are fake.
Yeah.
Oh, great. You got fake. Great.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, the real one is the one that's at 19 grand right now. So you're about to hit the 20 mark, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah. So how soon do you go into action with this appeal? As soon as you get the 100K, or what's the deal? Are the lawyers
Well,
already being contacted, or?
my lawyer was going to file the paperwork like that very day, so that it means that if I did get sent to prison, I could get released after 7 days, like on grounds of appeal. So I would have done a week in jail, but then it could have been requested that I would get out to await, await for the appeal. But I think he's filed it. I'm not sure. I was I didn't hang around. I spoke to him for a couple of seconds, but then I was kind of like, I'm going to get drunk, man. Bye. And just like fucking, I was like, we can talk about this later, man. I'm leaving. So I just sort of fucked off.
Yeah. Alright, man. Let me see what else. Ever figure out who originally ratted you out to the cops as multi Roku shoe?
It was no one. The cops acted of their own accord.
They're just cruising YouTube, looking for Nazis.
Oh yeah, we've got hate crime units that actually monitor social media, actually actively trying to find hate speech online. No joke.
And they sat in that video long enough, stared at that puppy, said, "You know what? Fucking hate speech."
Yep.
All right. Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Did Buddha
That
ever
makes
get
it
any
so
hate?
much worse. Like, I really did think it was somebody like reports you and it's suspect. No. They employ idiots. It's fine.
Did Buddha ever get any hate? Like, did people like fucking want him dead or something?
Yeah, some Labour MP tried to say that what I did was animal abuse. Like that. Like fucking like when he raised his paw, he got a biscuit. It would be animal abuse if I didn't give him his biscuit. You know, you can't indoctrinate a dog. Or anything like that. Like fucking
Indoctrinated a dog.
yeah, he just get laughed at. Like I all I did was retweet his tweet, and just everyone just fucking laughed at him.
Yeah. Let's see. Panda Pie says 1 versus 1 mate BM Hunter for life. Are you good? Are you good with the PvP, or are you mostly PvE?
PvE.
PvE. All right. Darker Shell says failure. Please shit all over Charmin Man again for Dankula and for freedom. You know what? I'm tired of fucking Charmin Man avoiding me. Could you negotiate some peace and then get him?
I haven't spoken to him in quite a while, man. I haven't spoken to him in a while. Do you want me to message him?
Yeah, message him and then tell him, just come on here already. Come on here. I think you could be the moderator, and let's talk it out, and let's stop this silly shit of avoiding each other and just have a fucking talk.
Yeah, I'll do that then. I'll message him.
Yeah, I think it's only right. Silly Noob for 2 says smash that like button. Let's see. Bill Hicks says prison sex is great. See what you're missing out on?
Yeah, I think I'll be all right.
Yeah. They want to know, ever play Star Trek Online?
No, I've never played that one.
Let's see. Alright, man. Well, apparently, it's saying. Well, let me see what it's at. I think you're about to hit 20K, so 20K in 4 hours, not bad.
All right,
Yeah.
the page isn't coming up for me, but it's Harmful's. Is he struck? Just got a strike, or is his whole page down?
I got no idea.
I'm getting that bullshit 500 error.
It might just be an error then. I don't know. Like YouTube's doing retarded shit. Let's see. The white boar wants to know: are you still a commie?
No. I drifted away from that years and years ago.
They want to know if your Discord got shut down again.
No, hold on. In fact, I'll double check.
Yeah, you never know.
It's still there. It's still there. It's all fine now.
All right, that's something I do want to bring up. You had one of the largest Discords in the history of the platform.
Yeah.
And it was deleted without warning.
Deleted without warning. They spoke to us back in February because everyone kept posting scat porn. right? And it's just a thing. It's just something that happens in the Discord server. So we basically managed to swing it with them, where they says people can view it if they consent. So we actually managed to get a bot set up so that people actually have to consent to see poo. Right? And we set it up. And we were like, "That's within the rules." But then it turns out the way Discord works is, see if they warn you once, just one warning. See if you then break any other rule, just boom, Discord deleted. And after I was tweeting about it, I had a bunch of people email me saying the exact same thing happened to us. And there was one Discord that was like, we had about 500 members and we never even got a warning. Like, it seems that like some people just shut servers down without actually doing any research into them or adopting any kind of policy. It seems they can just delete servers at will. So yeah, that was fucking shit. They unbanned my old account, but we had to remake the whole Discord. But it's up and running now.
And the numbers are back up to like 2,000 something already.
Yeah, but we originally had over 8,000 people. You know, so that's a bit annoying. But fuck it. Everyone will trickle it back in. It'll be fine.
Congratulations, dude. Good to see you.
All right, man. How's it going, man?
Not bad, thank you. I was going to ask, actually, now that this is, well, obviously you've still got the bullshit fine and stuff like that, but now that this is sorted, are you actually thinking about, because I saw you make a point on your Twitter about how the paparazzi were there on your initial arrest?
Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm
completely fucked up.
I'm making another video. I'm trying to include as much shit as I can, and only going to make a few videos that are going to be a bit longer because I don't want to do a shit ton of videos over the next few months because then it will just look like I'm trying to milk the fuck out of this for content. So I'm going to just try and make a few videos but make them as long as possible to include as much shit as I can in them, because one thing that I still have a copy of is the original evidence sheets of the stuff that they were going to use against me, and it's special. Oh, it's special. Do you know that the police actually did an intelligence report on me back in 2009?
Really?
Yeah, the Scottish Intelligence Service actually did background checks on me and surveillance in 2009 because of groups I was involved with.
Jesus.
Yeah, and I've got all that now, and what I know the thing is, the trial's over, so now I can fucking talk about it. Right, so yeah, I'll be making a video with all of that, just showing how fucking sketchy it is.
Oh, I can't wait to see it. Like, there's been so much, like you say, like even when you spoke about the paparazzi being at your house, it's so sketchy what's happened. It's like from the initial arrest, it's just been, oh, let's make this a media frenzy, the whole thing.
No, this is the thing, is as part of the police protocol, any interactions they have at all with the press, there has to be a record of it. It has to be recorded, and so we basically tried to get that from the police, and they were like, no such record exists. We did not interact with the press. Well, then how did the press know to be there at the exact date and time of my arrest? Either the press are fucking psychic, or the cops are lying and broke the rules.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, it's sketchy as fuck. The entire thing fucking stinks, which I think is one of the main reasons why they just gave me a fine. Because I think, like, even though they tried their hardest to double down as much as they could, I think when it got to the end of it and there was just all the media and everyone on the internet talking, they just went, fuck it, give them a fine.
Did you ever get to meet that one Jew that you offended?
Him? No, I'm more than open to have a conversation with him, though. I mean, I realise whenever I say stuff like that online, I'm being a bit fucking... I'm just being a bit an arsehole or anything, but like I'm open to having like an actual, not making fun of him, not, you know, being a dick or anything like that. I truly am open to having an honest discussion with him.
At this point, you have to just fucking wonder, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, but he's not too popular in his own circles because of what he did and all that, and because it's meant to be his job to obviously encourage, you know, integration and encourage the positive image of the Jewish community. And do you really think he's contributed to that with what he did?
No.
Exactly. And there's Jews like people in Israel and stuff like that that CC me into emails that they sent to him. And holy shit, he's fucking furious.
I heard he pissed off so much of the Jewish community because it makes them. It's like when you see that Hotep Jesus guy. It's like it makes the whole of the Jew, like it just makes the Jews look like victims, like that whole victim narrative because of one guy, one fucking minority.
Oh, and Jews, like every Jew that I've spoken to, fucking hates the victim narrative. They hate it.
Oh yeah.
Like they turn around and basically go, "You are making us look like weaklings. You make us look like we can't take jokes and all this type of stuff." And then when you actually get the law involved, even though it's not like Jews behind the law or anything like that, it's the SNP. Funnily enough, all it takes is for a Jew to get someone arrested, and even though that is just the cops doing their jobs, that's when you get the people starting to screech, going, "It's the Jews control everything. The Jews did this. The Jews, the Jews is becoming the modern day. Thanks, Obama."
It's just the Jews. I don't know. Maybe in a couple of years you'll just be blaming Nicola Sturgeon for it.
I'm blaming Nicola Sturgeon for this.
Oh Christ! I don't blame you for blaming her. Definitely not with this shit.
Yeah. But I'm gonna bounce off now, guys, because I've got a few things that I need to do.
I bet you do.
I want to say congrats, Count. By the way.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
I'm happy JF got pissed on for this for this situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's good. I'm glad, man.
No, I appreciate it, man. Thanks very much, dude.
Well, before you leave, Dankula, there's a super chat with your ferry driver wants to know, Dank, any porn recommendations for Andy?
Depends what you're into, Andy. I
He
know.
wants it in VR.
VR porn? Oh shit, I'm not that advanced yet.
So you two need to collaborate.
Yeah.
I'll teach you some things.
I'll teach you everything you want to know about traps, man. I get trap porn on demand, Andy.
Fuck yeah!
Match made in heaven.
Andy's
I'm
favorite.
going to my Snapchat right now, and it will just be full of that boy pussy. I'm telling you.
This man doesn't fuck around. That phone that big. He needs a big screen for those traps. He just wants to see every fucking inch. By the way, we need to game sometime soon, man. We need to see what games we have in common, so I fucking have a game night.
No,
I just want to rape you. Yeah, I just want to rape you.
I will, but as well, because I won't be getting it in prison at least.
So talk to Charmin, man. Let's get a let's get a get together going. Let's go me versus him with you as a moderator. I think we'll have some fun.
No, I'm down for that, man. No worries, right? I'm going to bounce off though, guys. Right, I'll talk to you later.
Take it easy, man.
Buddy.
Peace out, man.
See you guys.
Fucking that guy skated. All right, we have to find some other dirt on him to fucking take him.
I heard his cat's a communist. So.
Yeah. All right.